Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another NBA 2K13 My Career Gameplay with Denny Tice Season 2. And it's early in the season, as you can see, 2-1 records for both teams. And we're playing against a very tough Chicago Bulls team that actually has Derrick Rose. As you see, Rose here draws the foul early, and I actually have 3 games in this video today. Bulls, then we got a Lakers game, and then we got a Clippers game. So, you know, just going to be highlights from the 3 of those games. Well, not exactly highlights, just, you know, pieces of those 3 games. As, like, it wouldn't be like a full game like I usually do, but it'll just be like pieces of those 3. That takes up 15 minutes and 30 seconds, or however long this video is going to be. So, with that in mind, you know, we're going to hop into some playoff talk here. As, by the way, just a quick thing about the game. A lot of fast break points in this Bulls game helped us a lot. As you can see, especially early, we were just running. Everybody just kept on popping shots. Iggy and Gordon were big on the fast break. 83% shooting. And that's what fueled us. You see Iggy just running on the fast break. No one picked him up, so I just hit him, and, you know, he went straight to the basket. That's too easy. This is Hall of Fame. Why are they doing that? You know what I mean? Here, Iggy's ahead of the pack, so I'll just throw it up for him. And for some reason, Robin Lopez picked it up, but whatever. But anyways, the Bulls just won Game 7 against the Brooklyn Nets in the Eastern Conference round, round 1. So they're going to round 2 against Miami, and a lot of people didn't even have them making the pass for round 1. I mean, the series was projected to be close, but especially how depleted they were, you know, it's kind of a shocker that they made it to round 2. But now that they made it to round 2, you know, they're going to need a miracle to win against Miami. I mean, they kind of had a miracle. It took them a miracle to break the winning streak. So they're going to need to pull out that miracle 4 different times to beat Miami, which without Derrick Rose, I don't see for them. So, sucks for them. Thankfully, though, my Knicks are going to round 2 as well. They're going against the Pacers. Yeah, I'm not really the proudest Knicks fan. Nick, you can't just be the proudest Knicks fan right now that we're actually going to round 2. Even though, you know, it's for the first time since 2000. I mean, I didn't even watch basketball in 2000, so it's the first time since I'm watching basketball that they won a playoff series. But, Game 6 was pretty damn, I don't really want to say embarrassing, but it was pretty damn sickening to watch. Because you could just, I don't know, it's like, when the Knicks had like a 25-point lead, I was watching the game with my dad, and I was like, what do you call it? The Celtics could definitely come back, but I don't know if they could erase the whole deficit. And my dad's like, just watch. And he's a Knicks fan too. He's like, just watch. As Rose somehow gets that up and under layup, that was crazy. But yeah, I was just like, nah, I don't think they could do it. In 3 minutes, almost the entire deficit is gone. In 3 basketball minutes, like 20-0 run. It was something I've never seen before. I mean, like the Grizzlies and Clippers game, when the Clippers came back on like a 27-1 run, that took 8 minutes to happen, or 9 minutes to happen. This 20-0 run took like 3 minutes to happen, as Denny gets Rose back one of those layups he did, got him back on his own one. And as you can see, we pull away with this one. The Bulls tried to come back, but we just ended up pulling away too much. Denny was just balling this game. You know, he's 23 assists, 38 points. There was just no stopping him. In this team, the Bulls didn't come exactly with much firepower, and Iggy was killing it. Iggy's been great this season, and you see somewhere in this video I put the Timberwolves game that we played. That was the 3rd game we played between the Bulls game and the Thunder game, and Denny had a triple-double there. As you know, Denny always gets triple-doubles against Rubio, and he got another one there, and it looks like we're on pace for our 3rd triple-double in the season, back-to-back triple-doubles. As you see Denny getting the steal and trying to throw the oop for Austin Rivers, but can't get to go. But, yeah, you know, that's just, Denny's just coming out on fire this season, you know. Got triple-double in Game 7, triple-double in 1st game of the season, and triple-double in the 3rd and now 4th game of the season. And I just wanted to take a heat check there. That didn't work. Ends up ending this game. I'll be talking a little bit more about the playoff just now, but first we are going to head to our first of 3 press conferences for this video.
Your name kept coming up as your teammates talked about the key elements in the win tonight. How does it feel to hear that they had such positive things to say about your play?
Man, it really means a lot. I couldn't do the things I do without them. The game of basketball is so deeply rooted in teamwork and learning how to play as a unit that it often doesn't even make sense to call out an individual. So I appreciate the props, but this is really about this team stepping up and getting the job done as a group. Each one of us knows our role and goes out there and gets the job done. And it's a great feeling knowing that you're on a team like that, man.
Man, is Denny getting good at these press conferences or what? You know, maybe in rookie season, you know, he had a few little immature moments in the press conference, I guess you could say. Not in, like, just inexperience, but Denny's killing these press conferences now. And a big moment here for Denny Tice, kinda. I mean, not a huge moment, but still a significant moment in a way. I guess, you know, the media could blow it up. Kobe giving Denny Tice dap before the game. As you guys remember during the playoffs, you know, Kobe didn't want to give Denny dap the entire thing. He would give all these people dap, but not Denny and stuff like that. But the tide is turned now. Kobe actually acknowledged Denny, so I guess young blood did work on Kobe. So yeah, that's cool. Kobe finally following Denny on Twitter and all that. That's cool. Can live with that. But anyways, back to some playoff stuff here. Is Eric Gordon knocks down the shot. But let's see. The Heat. The Heat are probably gonna win in 5. The Bulls can take 1 game easily, maybe even 2. But besides that, Miami in 5 is my bet. The Knicks and Pacers. I cannot truthfully say anything. I'll just be biased if I make a prediction on that. But my prediction with bias, I have to say I can't go without the bias. Because that's just the way it goes. There's 2 ways to view the Knicks Pacers series. As, you know, a fan of all the other teams, or just an analysis, or as a Knicks fan. As a Knicks fan, I say the Knicks win it in 6. I mean, that's just me. I think, you know, I think the Pacers take like game 2 or game 1, but the Knicks come back and take out a game 3 or 4. So they get back home court advantage, and then they just went out. But, you know, anything can happen in that series. Both teams have a tendency of just going stale on offense. I mean, they just don't know how to play offense at times. But the Knicks do have the advantage in Carmelo Anthony. Since the Pacers don't have Granger, the go-to guy, they don't exactly have a go-to guy, you know, it's going to be tough for them. And the Knicks, they kind of do have it. Like, Carmelo did play pretty good at power forward when they played against the Pacers. Like, they kind of had David West bottled up. Carmelo kept on doing pretty good. So I kind of like our chances in that series to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But the Pacers are really good defensively, and they might just shut down Melo. You never know. They might just play tremendous defense, you know. Shut down Melo. Actually shut down Felton for some reason. The Celtics couldn't shut down Felton of all people. As we go into halftime with a 10-point lead, or almost a 20-point lead. What am I saying? This game's not close at all. As now it's a 22-point lead. Eric Gordon knocks that down. Here, fast break. Eric Gordon once again doing his thing. Actually, hold on. Back to Denny real quick. Denny was killing it. The last game, I didn't even mention this, but Derrick Rose lit me up the last game, which wasn't the worst thing ever because it was kind of a thing where we can let Derrick Rose beat us, but the other 11 guys on the roster weren't going to beat us, just Derrick Rose. As I blocked Steve Nash. That's a nasty play. And then I throw the alley-oop for Anthony Davis. Just to make sure that play goes into the highlight reel, I throw it off the glass to Anthony Davis over Kobe after blocking Nash. So hell of a sequence there, as this is just a straight blowout. But, man, what was I even saying? I guess I was talking about the Knicks and the Pacers, but, that's done now. Western Conference now. The Thunder and Grizzlies, I fully expect the Grizzlies to win that. The Thunder, they could not handle the Rockets, alright? Their defense looks shaky against the Rockets. Rockets are good offensively, but still, they look shaky. And, I don't know, the Grizzlies are they're just clicking right now. The Grizzlies are just straight up clicking. They beat LA, you know. Of course, Blake Griffin got hurt. That kind of changed the series. Blake Griffin got to play more minutes. You never know. But, because I don't even think Blake Griffin played any of the fourth quarter in Game 6. I don't know what the hell Vinny Del Negro was doing. Vinny Del Negro is trying to get fired. I don't know. As we go into the fourth quarter with a 23-point lead. Actually, make that 26 real quick. Denny on fire. Oh, I was talking about Derrick Rose lighting me up. That's what I was talking about earlier. But, anyways, Derrick Rose went for like 50. So I had to make sure I got more points than he did this game. Because Derrick Rose had the season high for anybody with 52 in that game. So I had to make sure I topped that. So I had the season high and not the guy who did it on me. You know what I'm saying? So I went for 60 in this game. And that worked out pretty good as Iggy just putting on moves over there in the front court. But, yeah, I had to do that real quick. That was just something I had to do. As you know, I haven't even been scoring that much this season. You know what I mean? Since Iggy's on the team, it's just so easier to defer and play like the point guard that I want to play as. You know what I mean? I'm averaging a ton of assists this season so far. That's my 31st assist to Eric Gordon. And even though that would be the NBA record for most people, that seems to be average for Denny nowadays. As we blow out the Lakers. And now let's head to another press conference real quick.
You shot lights out tonight and played a huge role in the win. Did you have a feeling coming in that you were going to be hot, or did this performance kind of catch you by surprise?
Yeah, I tried looking into my crystal ball a few times, but it was too cloudy for me to really see anything. So, no, I didn't know exactly what was going to happen going in. And then I started hitting some shots. And now, here we are talking about my ability to predict the future. Maybe next time I'll miss a couple on purpose just so we don't get into awkward conversations like this one. Is that cool?
Denny's even being a smartass in these press conferences now, but as I look being a facilitator, but one facilitator who was not at this Clippers game was Chris Paul. And I didn't know that at the start. Chauncey Billups was starting here. I'm like, where the hell is Chris Paul? Is he injured? Check, he wasn't on the roster. After the game, I realized Chris Paul is on the Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers signed Chris Paul in free agency. He didn't sign with LA. LA decided they'd rather have Chauncey Billups as their starting point guard and let Chris Paul walk. And Cleveland signed him. The odds of this happening in real life, the odds of Derrick Rose coming back in round 2 are higher. I'm going to keep on making that joke because it's so easy to go to. Derrick Rose jokes are the new thing right now. But anyways, as I throw a nice pass here to Iggy, nice find. But the Clippers were still pretty good though. You know, they still got Blake. They have J.R. Smith. They have the 6th man of the year and the guy that finished 2nd, both on their team. Jamal Crawford's still on the team. And they picked up Chris Kaman. So, I guess DeAndre Jordan becomes at the bench or what. But Chris Kaman was starting. So, anyways, let's get back into the playoffs here. Because I got to talk about one more series. The Spurs and the Warriors. That might be the funnest series to watch. They might force the, everybody says the, Spurs are boring. They might force the Spurs to play fun ball. We don't know. I mean, it's just fun. For me, it's still fun watching the Spurs. I like watching Duncan, the rejuvenated Duncan. Tony Parker's game is so much fun to watch. And especially Ginobili. Ginobili's one of my favorite players in the NBA. Dude just goes balling out. So, it's going to be a fun series. Because Steph Curry is that guy right now. He is that dude. He can heat up at any moment. He is that dude. I saw a tweet from somebody saying he reminds you of everything about March Madness. And it's true. He's everything that we love about March Madness in the NBA playoffs. As I take a bad shot here, this is Aminu who gets the rebound. I just say take a half-ass shot, but this one goes down at least. On fire from 3-point range. Or just in general, I don't know. I'm playing good, man. I'm playing good. We're looking to win, like, what, 3 in a row? Or 4 in a row. We won the Timberwolves game, and then we won the last 2, and now we're trying to win this one. But the Clippers went on a run starting in the 3rd quarter. They went on a run and closed this game back up. So, this game actually ended up being close, but, yeah, my bet is, I would say Spurs in 6. I would say, you know, same thing with the Knicks series, you know. The Warriors might steal one at home, and then the Spurs would steal one on the road, and then the Spurs will win the last 2. That would be my bet. But, yeah, so I got Heat in 5, because there's no way Miami sweeps the Bulls. The Bulls have to get at least 1 game. The Knicks, my bias pick is Knicks in 6. Then, oh, the Thunder are gonna lose in 5. I mean, Durant's my 2nd favorite player. He might be my favorite player. Him and Carmelo are like 1-on-1A, but I just don't see him being able to carry the He barely even carried them past the Rockets. How is he gonna carry them past the Grizzlies? You know what I mean? But anyways, into this game, because it's close heading into the 4th quarter. It's only a 3-point game until Anthony Davis gets the and-1 stuff. But then Caron Butler, he got it. Caron Butler was playing on fire this game. But look at Denny forcing the issue, getting a steal, passing it up ahead to Eric Gordon, and he almost got the and-1 there. Tried to throw it down. It's only a 1-point game with about 8 so minutes left. But here goes Denny, transition 3. He's got it. 4-point game. But Jamal Crawford was trying to keep them in the game as much as he could. He had an hot shooting 4th quarter, but there he throws a bad pass, then tries to force the same bad pass, doesn't go the 2nd time, and then a nice find to Iggy. Man, this is what I love. I love our team right now. Like, this is so much fun to play with. Like, even if we lose, you know, it's just fun to play the 48 minutes of the game, or however much I play, because we got Anthony Davis, Iggy, and Eric Gordon, all good options. And for me, I love passing the ball. That's just me. I love passing the more than shooting it. Like, I could score more if I wanted to, put it that way. But I love passing the ball, and this team is just so much fun to play with. Iguodala does some crazy stuff. Eric Gordon can do stuff like this, just pull up shots. Anthony Davis is getting better in the paint, and that helps us win games now. We're looking like we could be the defending champs. The only thing that might be staying in our way is the Thunder. I don't know. We'll find that out down the road. But right now, we're looking like we're a really good team this year. I like the way we're heading. So, we win 3 games in this hell month so far. And hopefully win more. So, that's the end of this video. I'll catch you guys next time. You guys like the video and this press conference that I'm talking over.
You were simply brilliant with the way you were able to set your teammates up. What did you guys do to open up the offense so nicely?
I was in the zone, man. What can I say? Sometimes you just see things before they happen. I love it when I can get into that kind of groove, because I know I have the ability to make plays that no one else in this league can. My boys were finishing great too, and if they're going to be getting it done like that, I'm going to keep feeding them the ball all game long, baby. Cha-ching!